Assalamu alaikum, my RLKU champions. How is Earth treating you today? Control, Alt, Delete. We all know what that means. But how many of us actually stop and think and reset the way we think? हम कितने लोग हैं जो इस खड़े होके ये सोचते हैं कि मैं जो सोच रही हूँ वो क्यों? जो ज़िंदगी है वो क्यों? मैं यहाँ क्यों? How many reset our thinking during our lifetime? Hardly anyone. And how many of us actually pay any attention? Hardly anyone. Today, I'm here and I'm going to share with you an idea that changed the way I look at myself, the way I looked at life, the way I perceived it, the way I saw my purpose on life. The reason I'm sharing that idea with you right here today is because this is an answer that I've come to after being on this earth for more than half a century, 50 years. And I don't know whether that deserves a clap, but I did make it. But I wish somebody had told me this way before, so it would have saved me a lot of agony that I've put myself through for no reason that I see now. आज से कुछ 2 साल पहले, I went to a talk. A literary person was standing, and she said something that kind of stuck with me. She said, everything that happens in ourselves, the way we react to life, the way we perceive what's going around us, and our response is based on only our answer to one question. That is, who am I? The way you define yourself is the way you respond to life and the way that experience you feel. Now, if I asked you, or you asked me, who are you? Straightforward sa question hai, straightforward sa answer hai. I am Sabahat. I am a woman. I'm a mother. I like to talk when people listen, sometimes even when they don't. You describe and define yourselves based on your characteristics, based on your beliefs, based on your values, based on who you think you are. Now, when I thought about this question, and after some pondering, my answer today, if you ask me, who am I, has turned into, I'm an extraterrestrial. How many of you know what an extraterrestrial is? Alien. Something that does not originate from this earth. Something that was created millions of years ago, somewhere else, and have been sent on this very human experience for a very short time. E.T., that's who I am. How many of you know what a E.T. is? Or you're too young for that? He was an alien who came to Earth for a very short while, and he's my soulmate. He was confused, he was anxious, he had no idea what Earth was. All he wanted to do with his immense powers and capability was go back home and survive this human experience. And that is all. That is all I want to do. Survive this human experience and go back home. Now, bear with me while I explain to you how I came to this conclusion. We all have this, right? I don't know anyone, not even my 80-year Safai wala Baba who doesn't have it. Everyone has it. Now, if I ask you what it is made up of, iski ek body hai, right? The hardware, and then it has a software that runs that hardware. Now, there's a third part, the essential part, a source of energy, the batteries. This does not run without that source of energy, regardless what model it is, regardless whether it's the latest iPhone. Unless it's charged, unless it has that source of energy, it will be dead. Now, keeping that in mind, What are we made up of? A body, this. A mind that controls the body. That's our software. That tells us what apps we have in it, what capabilities we have, how much GP we have in it, what our memory is. And then, to bring it all alive, somewhere someone put a soul in us, our source of energy. A source of energy that brings all this life. Now, the way you experience life, the way you answer that question, who am I? Whether you identify with this very mortal brain and body, that one day, when somewhere up there says time, and the lights are switched off, all that will be left behind is a bundle of bones and flesh and all the gooey stuff. And that is the gooey stuff some of us bury and others burn. Now I choose not to be that mortal body. I choose not to be that mortal mind. I choose to be the light, because I plan to move on. Now, the next question is, why this? Why life? Why are we here? Well, as far as I'm concerned, and what I've started to believe, life is the greatest screenplay that has ever been written by anyone. Ask the superstar here. Even he will agree. When life happens, the stage is set. The timeline is defined. The circumstances are set. The major incidents that are going to happen in your life are defined. You are cast in a role. But the interesting part, where it all becomes really fun, it's an improv. Do you know what an improv is? Improvisation. You are not giving a script. This is not a stage show. It's an improv. You're given certain tools, a body, a mind, circumstances, timeline, and you're put in there, thrown in the deep to survive and do your best. And on that basis is how you will be judged, on how you did. Now, the fact, ever since I've reached this conclusion that I am an extraterrestrial, living in a very human body, having a human experience, and my purpose is only one, to learn and be better being, not a human being, a better being. Now this thought, believing this, has set me free. It has changed how I look at myself, how I look at my time here, how I look at what life is doing to me, how our people around us are acting. I have, before this, a majority of my life, especially at your age, I felt I had no control. I had no control of who I was, or what my circumstances were, or where I was going. I was who I was. I happened. I was born in a certain family, in a certain circumstances, and those are the things that define what person I became. Those were the things that molded my personality. Those were the things that dictated how I responded. All external circumstances, everyone and everything happening around me defined who I was, except me. Except me. Now, when I realized, I'm not this. I'm not this body. I'm not this mind. I'm not slaves to the emotions, the highs, the lows, the pain, the pleasure, and everything that goes in between them. I am that soul of energy, and I am powering this, and I'm supposed to use this to create who I want to be. And then define and learn from the experiences that come. Since then, I felt and I have chosen to be who I am today. Second thing, I've realized and made my peace with the fact that I am imperfect. That's what being human means, being imperfect. We are here to make mistakes. We are here to make mistakes and make mistakes every day. Our only job is to learn from these mistakes and do a better job the next day, the next hour, the next year. Nothing more, nothing else. Life is not supposed to be lived in a life and death crisis mode. When you entered university, जान निकल रही होती है कि क्या बनूं, डॉक्टर बनूं, डेंटिस्ट बनूं, लॉयर बनूं, कुछ ना बनूं. It's not life and death. It's just a path that you will choose to follow. And whatever experiences you have on that path, your job is once you decide a path, you can choose to change it midway, doesn't matter. But as long as you're learning on the way, learning from your experiences and making better choices, because there are no right or wrong decisions, big or small or nonsensical. No, there are no right or wrong decisions. All there is right and wrong intentions. And you will all be judged, me as well, based on the intentions, not our acts. We will make mistakes. We will not be judged by our mistakes. We will be judged by the intentions we made those mistakes with. So, our job, as I say here, is only to learn and to learn to be better. And our job here is use this tool, this human body, this mind, to do with good intentions the best job we possibly can. So that one day, when this is all over, someone somewhere turns the lights off, this all turns to dust. I am at peace. I am at peace. And when I'm sitting alone with my soul, that I did my best with the tools given to me. And I will be received on the other side with loving generosity, kindness, and forgiveness. Now, my question to you all is control, alt, delete. Reset the way you think about yourself, your life, the way people around you, and answer me. Who are you? Are you the ageless soul, the light that will travel millions of years after this is all gone? Or are you the mortal mind or the mortal body? The question is there because none of us know when that light is going to go off, and that we are all going to be Thank you. Be the light.